Imagine that these 100 people represent the UK's available workforce, the people you hire to staff and run your business. How many of them have a criminal record? More than you thought? That's more than 1 in 5. Only 10% of them went to prison, and around half are for motoring offences. And who are they all? Whether they went to prison or not, they're bricklayers, baristas, delivery drivers and accountants, they're site managers, caterers, engineers and production operators, logistics directors, site carpenters, care assistants and customer service agents. They're even executives, filmmakers, computer programmers and designers. Well, some of them are, and many more of them could be. 8 million people brace themselves for every job interview, especially the 600,000 who have to disclose unspent convictions if you ask them, no matter what the job. That's a big slice of the labour market that are keeping their heads down, getting by in the gig economy, or avoiding promotion opportunities, instead of doing their best work for you every day. The number of employers open to recruiting people with convictions is going up. 45% of employers told Working Chance last year they'd be open to hiring them, and 60% told Sodexo they expected to have to, although that's not quite the same thing. But then, the UK is facing a recruitment and productivity crisis, with sectors like hospitality, health and social care, finance and retail especially badly hit. There are currently as many vacancies as people actively looking for work, which is driving employers to be more open. There are other reasons. The latest generations of consumers buy with their hearts as much as their heads, and policies around equality, diversity, inclusion, the environment, sustainability and governance have all become imperatives. Meanwhile, when it comes to people with convictions, employers in the USA are already reaping the benefits. Here, we've made significant strides when it comes to ethnicity, gender roles, disability, parents and carers, and older workers. We're even getting better at including people however they identify, who they love, or how they think. And sure, there's more to do, but we're having those conversations. However, the question of what people are supposed to do after they've paid their debt to society has remained a taboo. Our economy needs all willing hands to the pump, and for everyone who can to support themselves and their families. Employing people with convictions makes communities and family lives safer, reduces reoffending, and improves the prospects of the home market for your product, whatever it is. And helping us to move the dial on this is an opportunity to lead. But you've got questions. Of course you do. So did you know that 81% of the public think businesses that hire people with convictions are making a positive contribution to society? Companies that do it a lot, like Greggs, Timpson and Iceland, are thriving. A job is one of 4 key factors that significantly reduce reoffending, but only 1 in 6 prison leavers lands a job in year 1. A fair chance will transform the lives of people with convictions and their families and communities too. As for employers, 86% who've tried it say people with convictions are good at their job, and many report improved staff retention. 92% say it's improved their reputation and helped them win contracts. People with convictions typically bring loyalty and resilience to their workplaces. They just want to get their lives back on track. So how do you do that properly? Well, at the Fair Chance Business Alliance, we think you start with these 8 principles, researched and published by the charity Unlock. They're designed to safely remove some of the barriers and prejudices around employing people with convictions. More proactive employers will want to go further, creating new job opportunities, partnering with organisations to place people in work after a conviction, and leading in their industry. To provide support and structure for a culture shift like this, we're going to follow where others have led, with a tiered kite mark. All Fair Chance Alliance members will sign this simple pledge: to provide people with criminal records a fair chance to participate and progress in the UK economy and contribute to society. Then, our Fair Chance Charter will reward employers for their commitment and identify them to people with convictions as welcoming places to apply. We're working with employers and third sector experts to decide what our 3 tiers will look like. And we won't stop with a tick list and a badge. We'll work with expert allies to produce high-quality resources that will support employers every step of the way. And because we're an alliance, if our guides don't do it for you, we'll point you to others that might. In time, we'll also produce guides to help people get their first job after a conviction, then a better job, then a great one. The Fair Chance Alliance is being led by employers who want to make a difference to their businesses and communities. Being independent of government means changes in leadership or policy won't delay or divert us. There's been a lot of great work done locally and by brilliant charities and employers, but this is the first national effort to draw all those threads together at scale and pace. We'll learn from the best and tailor our Fair Chance Alliance and Charter to the UK's business needs. And that means making sure the Charter is accessible and successful for the small and medium-sized enterprises which employ more than a quarter of the UK workforce. If you want to help us make Fair Chance employment an everyday part of the UK's jobs market, we'd love to hear from you. Just click on the link that came with this video, find us on social media at Fair Chance UK, or visit us at fairchancealliance.co.uk.